Hey guys, this is Finance Ease, and you are listening to Finance Ease podcast series. I'm your host Himanshu Jain. In this podcast series, we are going to have a real chat with industry experts on investments, markets, and macro analysis. Also, young finance enthusiasts who are bringing change to the industry and how their career unfolded in the world of money management. They all are going to be our guests too. Stay tuned. Now, lately, we have been hearing a lot the term algorithmic trading around us, and we often become intrigued by such terminologies. And it is perplexing enough when jargons such as high frequency trading, quantitative trading, or automated trading comes into picture. We are here today to debunk algorithmic trading for you. In this episode today, we bring you a guest who is into trading futures and options for more than 11 years, while he is into developing automated trading systems for himself as well as his clients for more than 5 years. He has single handedly managed to serve more than 200 clients and automated more than 500 strategies so far for them. He is the owner of Black One Solutions and recently co founded MyAlgomate Technologies, which is into the business of developing automated systems for clients. He defines his life's motto as learn, unlearn, and relearn. And quite interestingly, we both share a passion for reading and often face the same problem, which is so many books and so little time. We are more than pleased to welcome Mr. Rishi Ajmera as a guest on our podcast today. Hello, Rishi. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks a lot, Imanshu, for inviting me to this forum and giving me the opportunity to talk about algo trading and our entrepreneurship.
How have you been?
So far, all good.
So, how was the year 2020 for you, Mr. Rishi?
Yeah, so year 2020, like it started with a quite surprise. Uh, in the lockdown, we got a lot of time to learn new things, read more books, and spend time with family. And we are just lucky enough that everyone I know is safe so far.
It is great to hear that, Rishi, that everybody you know is safe. Rishi, to begin with this episode, if we could start with your career, will you please share your story with us? How you started trading in the first place and eventually your relation with algorithmic trading?
Sure, Imanshu. So basically, my father introduced me to the stock markets. He had bought one software which had some technical analysis tools. So I was quite intrigued with that software. Like there were charting tools and technical analysis tools and all those things. So I started learning what is trading and what is technical analysis and everything. And my father also gave me a good amount of capital to start with, which I burnt it all in trying different strategies and different indicators and etc. Then along the way, I met few good people, especially my mentor Rajiv, who guided me along the way. They completely changed my view, the way I was looking at the markets. So that is how trading started, and I'm still learning. Trading is a field where always we are learning new things. So I'm still learning. And one day I find out that Zerodha has started providing API for algorithmic trading. So I started searching what is algo trading and everything, and then eventually I started creating small codes for myself, deploying small strategies and everything. So that is how I entered into algo trading, and I was also coding for cryptocurrencies market. So my father has played a great role in building my career. He supported me in trading and business both. So that is how it all started.
Rishi, it is great to hear your interesting story. And as you mentioned that you burnt a decent amount of capital, how you
Yes,
overcame
yes.
that part of your journey?
This is basically journey of all the traders. All the good traders are there. Most of them have lost their full capital. Uh, उस टाइम पे किसी ना किसी ने उनको सपोर्ट किया होगा एंड दे स्टार्टेड अगेन एंड सो एक पॉइंट ऐसा आता है कि जहाँ पे यू लॉस्ट ऑल दी होप्स दैट आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू मेक एनीथिंग इन ट्रेडिंग एंड उस टाइम पे अगर आपने कंटिन्यू कर लिया तो यू विल बी डेफिनेटली सक्सेसफुल दैट्स व्हाट आई बिलीव
This is one thing to note that I just noted down. And Rishi, will you please explain us what is algo trading basically and what is the concept behind it?
Sure, Imanshu. I will explain with a small example. Most of the traders know the super trend indicator. It's a very simple indicator which is plotted on the charts, and basically it displays two lines. One is green line and one is red line, right? So I'm not recommending any strategy here. I'm just giving you a simple example so that everyone can easily understand. So what happens in this indicator? Whenever the indicator is red, we are selling the stock, and whenever it turns to green, we are buying the stock. So this is a very simple strategy. Now, when someone is trading manually using this strategy, what he has to do? He has to continuously monitor all the stocks that he wants to trade at every 15 minutes or some interval. So this is a like time taking task. You have to spend a lot of time on the screen. You have to keep observing the stocks, and there is a limitation. You cannot observe more than 5, 10, 15 stocks. If someone is a pro, they can even watch 20, 25 stocks, but more than that it is very difficult, and it takes a lot of time. Like if you are scanning one by one all the stocks, it will take a lot of time. So now there comes semi-automated algorithm, semi-automated trading. Now what happens? Let's say if I build a software which will scan all these stocks at every 15-minute interval, and it will give me a list of stocks where the signal is generated, right? So my tasks are reduced. I will get a list of software and I will be just executing the trades. I may have few more checkpoints which I'll be using. So I will analyze all those filtered stocks and I will take the trades. So that is semi-automated trading. Now let's say if I add more to this, if the software itself takes the trade, whenever opportunity is found, let's say super trend turns to green, software will immediately place a buy order. जितना क्वांटिटी यूजर ने डिफाइन किया होगा कि मेरा जो क्वांटिटी का लॉजिक है कि फॉर एग्जांपल मेरा कैपिटल पर ट्रेड पे 10,000 का है, 50,000 का है, या फिर रिस्क डिफाइन किया होगा कि 5,000 का रिस्क लेना है या फिर 10,000 का रिस्क लेना है, तो वो उस हिसाब से क्वांटिटी यूज करके डायरेक्टली ऑर्डर प्लेस कर देगा. Then it will manage the position, it will automatically exit the position, and all those things are automated. You don't need to do anything, you just have to observe it. So this is fully automated trading. So now algorithmic trading. So basically आपका जो strategy है उसका हमने एक पूरा algorithm बनाया हुआ है कि starting from finding opportunities, रिस्क डिफाइन किया हुआ है, फिर एग्जिट डिफाइन किया हुआ है. तो ये सारे रूल्स जब हम कंबाइन करते हैं तो दैट इज कॉल्ड अल्गोरिथमिक ट्रेडिंग. Now there are two key important roles here. One is the analyst or the trader and one is the software developer. In many cases, these both are same. Like some traders also know the coding, and that is the best. Like you can give the best output if you know the trading and coding both. Like people like me, right? So so analyst part is to decide the trading strategy. कि आपका जो ट्रेडिंग के रूल्स है वो आप डिफाइन करोगे और वो आप डेवलपर को समझाओगे कि मेरा ये स्ट्रेटेजी है, इसको मुझे ऑटोमेट करना है. Then second comes a developer. So developer has to know basically computer programming skills and also a little about financial markets, terminologies used in the technical analysis, quantitative analysis. So there has to be some common ground where the analyst and developer can communicate easily, right? So डेवलपर का पार्ट है ये पूरा स्ट्रेटेजी को एक सॉफ्टवेयर में इम्प्लीमेंट करना और उसका बेस्ट एग्जीक्यूशन हो उस तरह से बनाना.
That's quite interesting to know, Rishi. But if I may ask, when we enter into the world of algo trading, is the human intervention totally eliminated?
Yes, Imanshu. Let me give you a few advantages of algorithmic trading. We are doing this, but why we are doing this? What advantages we get? Let me tell you. The first thing is it saves a lot of time, right? And if you are going for fully automatic trading, then there is no human intervention. Unless if you require some, like if you want to change some parameters while the software is running, that you can do, but you can make it completely automatic. So human intervention is less. Most of the traders are facing issues like fear and greed. इमोशंस बहुत ही दिक्कत करते हैं, तो कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कंटिन्यूसली आपके लॉस मेकिंग ट्रेड्स आते हैं, तो फिर आप थोड़ा डर जाते हैं और हिम्मत नहीं होती है आगे ट्रेडिंग कंटिन्यू करने की. सो ये सारी चीजें एलिमिनेट हो जाती है, ह्यूमन एरर्स एलिमिनेट हो जाती है. कई बार लाइक इवन आई हैव फेस सच इशू लाइक इंस्टेड ऑफ बाय आई hit on sell button, so that also happens. So all those type of human errors are removed. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि आप एक जीरो ज्यादा लगा देते हैं या कम लगा देते हैं, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो रिमूव. स्ट्रेस फ्री ट्रेडिंग होता है. सो ये सारे एडवांटेजेस है अल्गोरिथमिक ट्रेडिंग के.
So, Rishi, if I may ask, can you please differentiate for us the different types of trading out there, like high frequency trading or automated trading?
Sure. So, see, for quantitative trading, let me start with different types of analysis. There are mainly three types of analysis. One is fundamental analysis, one is technical analysis, and third is quantitative analysis. So fundamental analysis basically reading the financial, I mean, data sheets and everything about the company, checking the financial health. There are different types of ratios like price to earning ratio, debt to equity ratios. So that is done in fundamental analysis. Then there comes technical analysis. So technical analysis basically done on the charts. Price, volume, and open interest are the key components, and there are multiple indicators which are derived based on that. Moving averages are there, super trend, RSI indicator, MACD indicator, so many indicators are there. So that is technical analysis. And quantitative analysis is basically based on the historical price data. They will be applying different statistical modules to arrive at the trading decisions. There are other data like weather data. Then they may also be collecting data like how many times like trucks are going in between the go down of the company and going out. They are collecting every type of data and they are taking decisions based on that. So that comes into quantitative analysis. On the price data, they will try to find out where the buying is happening, and when a particular pattern is found, what has happened in the past when this particular pattern appeared, what happened after that. So they will try to check this thing on the past data, and in the when they take it to production, whenever the same patterns are appearing, they will take the decision. For example, if they find out that there is a big buying happening in a particular stock, so they will in high frequency trading they will take the advantage of that. So I will explain this example along with the high frequency trading. So in order to understand the high frequency trading, let me explain you two to three terminologies, right? One is latency. सो लेटेंसी क्या होता है कि हमारा जो सॉफ्टवेयर हमने बनाया है उसमें से एक्सचेंज को ऑर्डर प्लेस करने का जो इंस्ट्रक्शन कॉल होता है, और एक्सचेंज वो इंस्ट्रक्शन उसको रिसीव होता है और वो ऑर्डर एग्जीक्यूट करता है. ये दो इवेंट के बीच का जो टाइम होता है ना, उसको लेटेंसी कहते हैं. देन अगेन एक्सचेंज इज सेंडिंग अस सम डेटा, तो वो डेटा उनके सर्वर से हमारे कंप्यूटर तक आता है, उसके बीच का जो टाइम होता है वो भी लेटेंसी कहलाता है. फिर दूसरा एक होता है नंबर ऑफ ऑर्डर्स प्लेस्ड एंड एग्जीक्यूटेड इन 1 सेकेंड, right? So in high frequency trading, the number of orders placed and executed will be very high, as the name itself suggests, right? So there are basically three types of uh, trading. One is low frequency trading, then one is medium frequency trading, and one is high frequency trading, right? So what we retailers are currently doing is low frequency trading. What these brokers like Zerodha, Upstocks all are providing, it is low frequency trading. तो लो फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग में क्या होता है कि अगर 100 मिली सेकेंड्स का या 500 मिली सेकेंड्स का लेटेंसी अगर आपके स्ट्रेटेजी में कोई इफेक्ट नहीं करता है, ट्रेडिंग डिसीजन में इफेक्ट नहीं करता है, देन यू कैन गो फॉर लो फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग, राइट? If you then comes medium frequency trading. So in medium frequency trading, if your strategy like the delay of 100 micro the latency of 100 microseconds to up to few milliseconds is okay, then we can go for medium frequency trading. And in high frequency trading, this latency has to be less than 1 or 2 microseconds, right? So जो हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग होता है, उसका जो हार्डवेयर एंड सॉफ्टवेयर आर्किटेक्चर होता है, पूरा जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होता है, दैट इज वेरी कॉस्टली एंड रिटेलर्स कैन नॉट यूजुअली अफोर्ड इट. सो ये लेटेंसी रिड्यूस करने के लिए देयर आर फैसिलिटीज लाइक कोलोकेशन सर्वर. सो कोलोकेशन सर्वर क्या होता है कि बेसिकली जो एनएससी का ऑर्डर मैचिंग सर्वर है, जहाँ पे वो ऑर्डर मैचिंग और सब होता है, वो सेम प्रीमाइसिस में हमारा खुद का सर्वर भी वहां पे होगा. सो द latency will be minimum. So these people take advantage of latency. They use a very advanced technology to stay on the top. Co-location servers are the best facility for that, right? So these people are high frequency traders are using all these advantages, and they are staying ahead of all the retail traders.
So that was a brief explanation on different types of trading. Rishi, moving on from here, if I may ask, does algo trader has to be good with trading as well as programming, or the programming part can be worked upon?
See, that can be worked upon, but if the technical analysts know the basic of the trading, then it will be very easier for them to communicate with the developer. So it is better if the technical analyst knows a little bit of programming. If they are pro in programming, then they can develop the software themselves. So yeah, it is better if they know it. But if they don't know it, then that's not an issue, because there are many developers available like us who knows the trading part also, technical analysis part also, and programming part also. So the analyst can give the details in very simple terms, and we will convert it into our programming language. So it will be easier. So that is it.
So, if we conclude your statement here, you mean that being an algo trader requires two skills. One is technical analysis, and second is programming skills. Where technical analysis is still the primary part, while the programming part can be outsourced if you are just starting out. Okay, Rishi, if I may ask, what is the difference between algo trading for retail traders compared to those of proprietary desk?
Yeah, sure. So proprietary desks are usually financial institutions, brokerage firms, investment banks, hedge funds. So they are having very large amount of capital. So the softwares that are required for them are more sophisticated. जैसे कोई एक ट्रेडर है जिसका ट्रेडिंग 1 या 2 लोट से होता है, या 10 से 12 लोट से होता है, और कोई बैंक है या ब्रोकरेज फर्म है जिनका ट्रेडिंग मे बी थाउजेंड्स ऑफ लोट्स में होता होगा. तो इतना बड़ा क्वांटिटी इजीली एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो सकता है, उसको छोटे छोटे चंक में डिवाइड करना होता है. सो वो सारे सॉफ्टवेयर उनके हाईली सोफिस्टिकेटेड होते हैं. Proprietary desk can go for high frequency trading. I'll just give you an example of high frequency trading, right? That will like explain the logic. So let's say if they have developed a strategy, and based on that they find out that there is some big buying going on in a particular stock. So what this guy will do, they will take the advantage of latency. They will start the buying. They will start buying of that particular stock, and they will sell it immediately to the one who is already buying in big quantity at a little bit higher price. So they will be going in and out of the trade so many times in a day, and they'll try to generate profit using that. So yes, there is a difference between algo trading that is available for retailers and proprietary desk.
So, Rishi, does algo trading minimizes or eliminates the uncertainty that is the risk component out of the trading?
See, yeah, the answer for this is yes and no both. See, what happens with algo trading, the possibility of making mistakes, human errors is completely removed. But right, but it cannot be left unobserved. we have seen many incidents in past that there was some malfunctioning in their algos, and they they overtraded it. Like there was one incident. There was one company called Knight Capital. There was just some small mistake in their program, and they lost around $10 million in just 1 minute. So uh, yeah, it minimizes and eliminates the uncertainty, but we have to be very careful in developing the programs.
Quite interestingly, does algo trading ensures any success in the trading discipline?
No, it doesn't guarantee any success. Even for the proprietary desk, there is no guarantee of returns here. See, basically, if your strategy is working when you are trading manually, then it will also work when you are going live, right? And if it is not working when you are trading manually, it may not even work in live trading. Let's say if you are backtesting your strategy over past 3 years data, 5 years data, and it is working fine, right? But when you take it live, there are some backtesting is very ideal result, and when you take it live, there are some parameters which are not observed in the backtesting. So there are many things that will come in live trading, and you may not get the exact same result as compared to backtesting. So there is no guarantee of returns in algo trading. Algo trading is just a tool using which you can minimize your work.
So, Rishi, if I'm asked, what is the edge behind using algo trading? As there is so much hype around the algo trading part, and do you agree that there is hype regarding algo trading?
Yes, definitely. See, algo trading really gives you an edge. Like if you are trading it manually, you cannot execute more than one or two trades in 1 second. While if you are doing algo trading, you can easily execute five trades in 1 second if you are doing this with Zerodha, right? So it definitely gives you an edge. You can watch multiple stocks. You can take multiple positions. All these things are done manually. You just have to observe it.
So, one advantage of algo trading is in executing large orders
Yeah, very efficiently without any errors.
and without any errors and human flaws.
Yes, yes. And emotion is a very big enemy for every trader. Like many people could not invest in the fall of March and April, and now markets are at the all-time high as if nothing happened. So everybody was in fear that we should not buy, we should not buy. Everyone was waiting for Nifty 3,000, 6,000 levels, and many people are left. They could not invest. So fear is a very, big enemy for traders.
So, Rishi, we tend to ask us similar
Hmm.
questions from our guests. What is the future and role of technology in the world of algo trading?
Right. Yeah, sure. So, see, Manshu, currently it was reported that in March and April month, the 50 to 60% of the turnover happened because of algo trading. And even 80 to 90% of orders that are placed on exchanges are via algo trading. So, and I think this is just an initial phase of algo trading in India. It is going to grow exponentially in future.
So, Rishi, if I may ask, if everybody is using algo trading, the edge that is that eliminated if everybody is using the same kind of structure or technology?
See, no, see, in trading, it is said that only 4 to 5% people are making money, right? If it is manual trading, then 4 to 5% people are making money. It is going to be same with the algo trading. The real edge comes with the strategy. Whatever the strategy that you have, that strategy should be profitable.
So, the special ingredient lies behind the algo trading is the strategy.
Definitely. And if you don't have a compatible developer, then your strategy is going to be on the paper only. You will not be able to implement it live. So, first thing is strategy, and second thing is developer.
Rishi, that's a clear insight. And I want to know you have spent quite a time in this field. How do you keep learning the new stuff in the industry?
Yeah, so see, this both field, software development and stock market, the learning is never going to end. There are every day there are new things coming in programming. There are new technologies coming. There are new features coming. So we have to set few hours every week to learn new things. In fact, I took the best advantage in lockdown. I got a lot of extra time and we could learn so many things. So I think everyone should spend a few hours every week to learn new things. We never know which technology will be obsolete in near future. So we have to stay up to date with technology. And trading is also same. You have to keep modifying your strategy at every few weeks, every month. The same strategy is not going to work for more than a year, 2 year, 3 year. It can be anything. I'm just giving you a random number. So you have to keep modifying your strategy. You have to keep learning new things in trading also. Once your strategy is made public, it's not gonna work anymore for you. So over time, you may have to change your strategy as well. So we have to keep learning.
Rishi, keeping Indian markets in mind, how much of the trading volume is being contributed by the algo trading?
So see, if you consider trading volume, then around 50 to 60% volume is currently happening because of algo trading. It has been reported. And if we consider the number of orders placed on the exchanges, then that is more than 80%. And I think I will not be surprised if in near future some agency reports that algo trading 70 to 80% or more than that volume is happening because of the algo trading. I won't be surprised.
That's a huge number, Rishi. I want to know if somebody has just started with algo trading, will he be able to compete with those proprietary desk or financial institutions in the markets?
See, basically, if your strategy requires very small latency, like if you are trading manually, then you will be able to take decision in 15, 20 seconds or in half minute. Then that is going to create a problem. Algo traders will have advantage over there, and they will have an edge in terms of time. Uh, Time is money, so yeah, definitely.
And suppose, Rishi, if I'm just starting out with algo trading and I'm lacking experience in the discipline, then how will I manage to compete in the markets?
See, इसमें कैसा है कि अगर आपने जस्ट स्टार्ट किया है और आपका फोकस अगर ट्रेडिंग पे ही है, then you should not go into learning coding and everything. अगर आप ट्रेडिंग पे ही फोकस करना चाहते हो, you will get many developers कि आप जो आपके लिए कोड कर सकते हैं, right? अगर आप if you are like looking for job or looking for some business in algo trading, then like you should start learning and you should learn as much as possible in uh, quickly. So yeah.
So, our last question for today for you, Mr. Rishi, is we believe that reading is one essential component to improve you holistically. So, which book you would recommend someone who is new to trading and algo trading?
Okay, sure. So for traders, I would recommend Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. And there are books by Mark Minervini. They are good for trading concepts and psychology. Trading is more about learning yourself. Like you will read so many things common in all these books. For example, everyone says that you should cut your losses quickly and let your profits run. So everybody, all the books are saying this, all the big traders are saying this, but you will not be able to implement in reality. So more learning will come with experience. You cannot learn by just being told or taught. So these books are good for psychology, and Mark Minervini's books are good for trading concept. And for algo trading, actually, see, honestly speaking, I have never read any book on algo trading yet. So I'll not be able to recommend any book right now because I prefer that if I have gone through that book, I should recommend. Otherwise, if I haven't read, I will not recommend. So as you have asked now, I will try to read some books on this, and I will recommend to new those who are starting algo trading now, like on my Twitter.
Well, Rishi, that was a wonderful episode with you today, and we appreciate that you gave us time for the show. It is a rich content for anybody keen to learn and just starting algorithmic trading. And we hope that our listeners will take due advantage out of it. Thank you so much for your presence on the show, Rishi.
Thank you very much, Himanshu. And I would like to add one more thing. यू आर रियली डूइंग कमेंडेबल वर्क। अभी ऐसा है कि अभी इतना इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है इंटरनेट पे कि सभी लोगों के लिए ये मुश्किल होता है कि कौन सा इंफॉर्मेशन मोर ऑथेंटिक है। अपना करियर डिसाइड करना चाहते हैं तो उसमें भी ये सारा कंफ्यूजन होता है। सो यू आर कॉलिंग ऑल द एक्सपर्ट्स ऑन योर शो, सो दिस विल रियली हेल्प ऑल द पीपल। आई रियली अप्रिशिएट योर वर्क।
Thanks a lot, Rishi. And we wish you all the success in your new venture, My Algorithmic Technologies, and your future endeavors.
Sure, thank you very much, Himanshu.
And for our listeners, Mr. Rishi is quite active on Twitter, and I'll be adding his Twitter handle on the info of this podcast. Do follow him for his expertise and insights into the markets. And that's a wrap up from our today's episode. Thanks for listening to Finance East podcast. If you like the show, give us a review on Apple iTunes and kindly share it with fellow listeners. And do not forget to follow us for more. Stay tuned.